And you've seen this box before, of course, because we've done a host of Kevin Durant's. And we will keep doing Kevin Durant's, I guess, as long as Nike is going to keep forcing these shoes out on us, even though this dude is going to be out for an entire year. I would not make another shoe during his injury year. I don't think it would be a smart move, but of course this is Nike, so we know they're going to make a shoe anyway. And they'll call it like the rehab. So here we go. Nike Zoom KD12 NRG, which means that the shoes should go up in price, but this time it didn't. The NRG shoes typically have different materials and different builds, and they're usually limited in their release. The colorway on this one is white, black, wolf gray. The style code is CK1195-101, and the SRP is $150, of course. And this is a size 11.5. So the 11.5 UPC is 193.152.710.429, and there's a 16 at the end. Now we see that there's an RFID for tracking and supply chain, and we also see the QR code. So I'm going to tap my trusty Google Pixel, bring it over, and open up my QR scanner, bring this up, and let's see if I'm good enough to hold this here and get bam, got it. All right, so I wanted to see if you guys could see that part of it, because I've always wanted to see that process. So now I click browse website, and let's see what comes up. Always the same thing with Nike, and I already have the open with Nike app, so it would open up and go to the Nike app once I click it, and let's see where it goes. And they want me to rate it, of course. Ask later. And what we have is to 15 for your rotation. So nothing that tells us about the shoe in particular, but it does take us inside the Nike app, where more than likely I'll spend more money, right? But let's get this back up. Open it up, and we do have a stamp, but we don't have a sticker in the top of the lid. And the QC stamp reads 0427 1921. 0427 1921. So this is a different build. It's actually a heavier filling shoe, but why? I don't know why. I wonder why. And I wonder if I gotta look at a couple of things. So let's keep going before we. All right, I see the changes in the shoe. I also see a different symbol on the inside of it. But let me find the tag first, which also has a QR code, and see if I can see the dates of production, which are 12/18, 18 to 04/19, 04/13, 19, 04/27, right on point. So we know that's good. I'm going to move this up so you can see what it looks like slowly here. Right now that's an NRG, but what has changed? For that, we're going to have to pull out the shoe insert, and there is a symbol on the inside of the shoe. I can't see it, so what I'm going to do is look at the first thing that really changed is the tongue. On the other tongues, this has more of a padded kind of foam filling on the tongue. The previous models had what looked like terry cloth for the tongue. All right, so it's a little bit different in that regard. We got our quad axial fly wire. We have our 35 KD. See the Nike Zoom, right? Underfoot, we can see that strobo through there. You can see it in red. You can see your crash pad. You can see your KD signature under there, and your Nike swoosh that's over the signature. And let's see, we got 12 at the toe. Trying to think of what else possibly changed, and it is really the tongue, the padding around the collar, and then this logo that I'm going to have to take out the other shoe and see if it. All right, I know what it is. It's a Yin and Yang symbol. All right, I guess it could be Brooklyn Nets and Golden State, but it's a Yin and Yang symbol. I'm going to hold this up. Hopefully you'll be able to see it now. You see it in there? There it is. So There's a yin and yang on the inside of it. It's not nicknamed that, and I wonder if anybody else has paid attention and seen that addition. And this silver kind of hit up here at the top is a bit different from the other models as well. The flat laces, of course, that's the same. But let's go ahead and go 360 and wrap this video up as well, because I have one more shoe to get to. But this is the NRG Yin Yang Kevin Durant 12. And let's hope KD gets well and is still the player that he was, because the league needs that. And it should be interesting to see him come back with the Brooklyn Nets, which I actually think is going to be a mess. But I've been wrong before. That's it. Never work out and try to do shoe videos right after you work out. Shoes hit the shirt and it's all sticky. Not cool. Peace.